Well, this is absolutely beautiful, and it just feels so clean and cleansing, and after the awful energy that was here today, this morning, I actually felt the energy lift once the low clouds went. Those low clouds are not good. They bring some dark energy. It was real melancholia. And my daughter got up and I was in a right bad place. You know, what's the point of anything? One of those real bad. Really bad. Look at this here. That genuinely does look like a little planet. You see it? Take a still. There's this, the high stuff, the high angelic stuff, and then there's this low, horrid stuff that brings the bad weather. It may all be part of the same thing, but I think that there's some YouTubers who are, that really does look like a little sphere. There are some YouTubers who are saying that it may well be AI programmed. Man-made. I say that guardedly because I just got some very strange ideas about the nature of humanity at the moment. I'm beginning to wonder just what is going on, how many real human beings there are about. And I also think that I know this bit here. I've seen this before. It's this bit here and that bit there, and then it tends to look as if it's carrying something between it, and then this is part of it as well. Wow. That does look like a sphere. You see that? So, I was listening to R.Wayne Steiger a few weeks ago. I've been meaning to do a video about it. And he was talking about the 7 Olympian Spirits, or the 7 Olympian planets, and they're the Sun, Earth, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury and Saturn. And they're not physical. No, they're angelic. And they live in the firmament, and they are comprised of the qualities of the planets. They're the gods that the Olympians, once the Olympians, and I'm beginning to think they exist. They were given, each Olympian planet had dominion over certain areas of the earth, and each one has 7 less than the previous one, so it's something to do with the number 7 all the time. And they have angels, they have planetary angels. The sun has, I think the sun, but they call themselves different names, even though they have other roles as angels. And in their roles, when they work with the Olympian spirits, they have different qualities as well. So I think these may well be the Olympian spirits, the 7 Olympian spirits. They can be summoned. And angels, I've been reading about angels. Plasma beings, and they have attributes that are fixed attributes. So they are what they are. And the Seven Olympian Spirits can do their own stuff. They have their own orders of angels. They have an archangel, a planetary angel, and then they have orders of angels. They can have choirs and dominions. Yeah. And apparently I found some stuff, and I'm going to do a proper video about it. But the Golden Dawn, and they've all got numbers and they've got colour attributes, and they can bring the good and the bad attributes. And I'm guessing that if they're summoned in ritual, they could also have their darker attributes brought out. Now the weird thing is, the other day I did 2 films. One was something much like this, but different from this, that made me think of Jupiter for some reason. And then later on we had that massive winged sort of orange dragon wing that came, which made me think of Saturn. So I went on to where are the planets right now, and Saturn and Jupiter, obviously it was on a globe, but Saturn and Jupiter are in conjunction at the moment. On a globe Earth, they're a long way off. On a flat Earth, they wouldn't be, if they exist. Some flat earthers believe they do. Others think they're more spiritual, etherical, which is fitting the 7 Olympian Spirits pretty good. And they're not known as Saturn and Jupiter and Mars and the Sun and everything, and Venus, and they're known as different names. And Venus is Hagith. And they present in ways. So sometimes they'll look like I think it's Saturn that is an old man riding a dragon, yeah? And Venus can look like various things, and I think it's just how they look in the skies, they change. For example, this here. This looks like something on a throne almost. You see, I see this a lot. Yeah. And Vincent Bridges, who was a John D. Enochian angel expert, did a lot of work on the angelic alphabet and ties it in with DNA. And he says that they're here and not here, plasma angelic beings, and in the Bible, angels on clouds, and they're in the Kabbalah, and they're in the Quran, and they're in the Bible, and they're in just about every culture going. So I'm in the company of angels. A lot of planes as well that aren't usually around, you know. But the energy certainly changed once. I felt it change. Because my daughter went off to work and she said, "Are you alright?" And I said, "I can feel the energy's changed. It's gone. It's gone." And I came out and here we go, you know. Wow, look at this one. There's been a few laying lines because, you know, if people look up, they'll see these and think everything's bloody chemtrails, because they're easily fooled. It's not leaving anything. It's not leaving anything. It's I think sometimes when they don't leave anything visible, it's some sort of particulate that creates glare, because it's a lot of glare here. Everybody goes on about the glare, but I don't get any glare. I can just look at it. Some smashing stuff coming over. So that's the sort of outline of it's not my theory, it's perhaps my theory on what this is, but the Seven Olympian Spirits are well known about. I think it was in the 15th or the 16th century. Some chap wrote about them. Okay, wow. You can see it like changing. See this? Wow.